If you're a first-time home buyer in California, you're going to want to hear this. The California Dream for All program launches on March 27th. This program through CALHFA is a first-time home buyer program, meaning that you haven't owned a home within the past 3 years. It is a conventional loan, so you do have to fit the conventional loan requirements. You do also have to meet additional requirements that we'll go over. First things first, the credit score requirements are higher than they are for a standard conventional loan. In most cases, you need to have at least a 680. You can be potentially approved with a 660 if you make 80% or less in the area median income. Additionally, this program does have a max debt to income ratio limit of 45%. Conventional can go as high as 50% in some cases. There are income limits with this program, but they are pretty generous. In fact, in my area, which is Shasta County, you can have a total household income of $177,000. You will also be required to take an 8-hour home buyer education course, followed up by a 1-hour home buyer education counseling session. Now, I want to go over some pros and cons. Pros would be that this allows you to qualify for a much larger home because 20% of the down payment will be provided through this program. Another pro is that you won't have mortgage insurance if you take all 20%. Now, let's go over the cons. When you sell the home, you not only have to pay back the full down payment that was provided to you, you also have to pay back 20% of the equity. In some cases, it can be 15%, but that's only if you make 80% or less in the area's median income. You're only allowed to refi once, so if you see rates come down, you better jump on it and hope that's the lowest they go. As soon as the loan is paid off, assuming you're going to pay it off early or you're going to live there all 30 years, the entire down payment assistance and the equity portion is due upon payoff. You're not allowed to subordinate other loans, meaning in the future you cannot get a HELOC in addition to this loan. And the biggest con with this loan is that it is meant to be long-term. If you plan on purchasing a home and not staying in it for more than a couple of years, most likely you will end up underwater. By the time you factor in selling fees, and in California on average, you're going to be paying about 10% in selling fees. That's about 6% in realtor fees, 2% for title and escrow, and another 2% for whatever repairs or negotiations are due. So you could be left with a big bill on your hands.